There are only two things you need to take care of while trading. Only two things. If you take care of these two things, you are sure to become one of the best traders when you're doing Forex or doing stocks or doing commodities, whatever it is that you're trading. So today we're going to discuss what are the main things that will take your trading to the next level and what are those things that make people lose in trading. According to statistics, over 70%, and some people say actually up to 90% of traders lose money. And there must be something that makes people lose money, because there's nothing so technical about trading that would make people not understand it. People understand more complex subjects than just trading Forex and stocks. But why do people end up losing money in Forex or in stocks? Why do people end up losing money when they are trading? So today, basically, we're going to be looking at what are those two things that if you take care of, you are 90% sure that you can make it in trading. At some point, I lost up to 450,000 while trading Forex. This is when I was starting my journey. And I'm going to tell you how and why I lost it and the lessons I learned from it. And in the process, tell you the things that you need to take care of as soon as you start so that you can set up yourself for success. Most of the time, the things we're going to discuss, people take them for granted because they are theoretical. But then they end up defining the path of your trading, and they end up defining your failure or success in trading. As usual, here at Kenneth Money Matters, we talk about the money mindset, how to make that money, how to enjoy that money, how to manage that money, how to invest that money, and how to assure yourself of a lifetime of income. Basically, financial freedom. I know you want to trade Forex, you're excited, you're looking for a school or a mentor. If you want me to mentor you, always come to me. I mentor quite a number of people now, and I believe those I have mentored are doing well up to now. So, welcome. And remember, I will not be as expensive as anyone else. I'm the cheapest in the market you'll ever find. And mine is one-on-one, by the way. So there's no class. Everyone an individual focus on your circumstances, your situation, and your learning speed. Otherwise, you want to trade Forex. You want to make some money. You want to make some cash. Every single day you're thinking, okay, how do I take care of some of my bills? Life is getting more costly by now, and you need to, up your income, up your revenue, get a side hustle, or shift from whatever it is you are doing currently to full-time trader, which is possible. A lot of people are doing it. A lot of people have done it before, depending, of course, on your goals with regards to trading, depending on the capital you have, depending on what you want to achieve. Now you want to start trading. The first thing you're doing usually is you're looking for a broker, you're looking for someone to mentor you, you look for videos online, you look for free coaching sites or whatever. You are finding technical information, and usually when you go to those sites or you go to those people, you get lots of technical information. How do you trade? How do you place a trade? How do you get out of a trade? How do you analyze the markets? How do you do your fundamental and technical analysis? Most people do focus on this quite often. So this becomes their focus, and this becomes the focus of those who are mentoring you. One thing that they do forget, that most people do forget, is that this is actually not what defines your failure or success in trading. So when I lost close to 450,000, that was like 5 years ago, it was because of lack of proper preparation in terms of two fundamental things in trading. That is trading psychology and money management. If you get to understand trading psychology and you get to understand money management, you are going to succeed in trading. Technical analysis is not something that is difficult. Anyone who has a brain, I would say, can be able to understand technical analysis. And that's why when people come to me, the first thing I do in the first session is trading psychology and money management follows. The reason for that is if you don't get these two things right, you can learn all the technical analysis you want to learn, but you will never know how to trade, or you will never make money. Now, what do they entail? What does trading psychology and money management entail? Of course, they're still linked to a certain level, but I want to separate them just to give you an overview. So when we talk about trading psychology, we're talking about factors outside the chart, that particular chart that you're looking at, factors that within you, emotional, mental, physical, that could then affect your trading. So when you talk about trading psychology, there are so many things that go on in our lives that we think do not affect our trading, but they do affect our trading big time. So this is something you want to always consider when you start your trading journey. So look at other factors that will affect your trading that are not dependent on your technical knowledge. One of the things is you want to look at what are those emotions that would entice you to trade, those things that would push you to trade even without having a proper trading plan. What are those emotions that would bar you from trading even if you've done the requisite training and you have everything you need to trade? What are those emotions that would then cloud your judgment when you're doing an analysis on the chart? Your emotional standing when it comes to trading is extremely important. It's crucial actually to your trading. It determines your trading. There are so many things within the trading arena that people do not understand. When you are trading on the demo account, things look good. You're enjoying trading. But when you go to the live account, something happens. So you have everything set up. You have your knowledge. You have your technical analysis and fundamental analysis basics. You go to the main chart. You're not performing well. You go to the demo account, you are performing well. Why is that? Because of your emotions. You have to be able to control your emotions when it comes to trading. That is under trading psychology. You want to control things like anxiety. You want to control things like anger. Anger can make you lose money. For me, it was what we call excitement. So on my first trading, I think I made almost 700 pounds, which is close to 100,000 plus. I made good money on my first trade. And I think that was mere luck. And that basically put me on the wrong path. So I thought, okay, my trading plan initially was just to make $100 or pounds a day. Then I made 700 on my first trade, and then everything fell on the wayside. I stopped my plan, stopped my strategy, stopped doing everything else that I had in my diary planned out because I had made so much money. I was thinking this is how it's gonna be, and therefore everything was thrown by the wayside. And now I was targeting to make more than 700 because the first day I made 700. Now everything is telling me, okay, now you need to make more than 700. So I go out in the market trying to make 700 every single day. What happens? You lose money. I lost money the third day. The second day I made 500 pounds. Third day I lost money. Fourth day I lost money. Fifth day I lost money. And it was crazy loss. And in the process of losing money, I was now coming from the excitement that made me rush into the market to try and make more money to sadness and hope, whereby you put in a trade and you're hopeful. Instead of using your strategy, you are using hope that the market will turn towards your direction. So sometimes you're losing a trade and it's going down, but you're moving your stop loss to different levels because you are hoping that the market will go back up. Never trade with hope. That's the most stupid thing you can ever do when you're trading Forex. Don't trade with hope. Control your excitement, even when you meet your goals. Excitement can kill your trading instantly. So the next day you go into the market, you forget about your trading plan, you forget about all the rules and money management precautions that you have and start trading because you're trying to make some money because you think you did yesterday, so you will be doing today. So forget about that kind of excitement and pride that can make you lose money. Forget about anger. Anger makes people lose money all the time. So when you get angry and frustrated, you're just entering trades. So let's say you wanted to enter 5 trades in a day, you end up taking more than 10 trades in a day because you're so frustrated, you're trying probably to recover whatever it is you've lost, or you're trying to revenge on the market. The market doesn't care about you, it doesn't care about your emotions, doesn't care about your anger, it will still take your money. And this is something that happened to me. I get into the market, I lose some money, I'm like, I have to recover that money. Go back into the market, try again, I have to recover that money, I lose again, until that point that you don't have any capital anymore. So you have to go and look for money somewhere else, bring it back into your account, and continue trading. So these emotions really mess up your trading. This is the trading psychology part. You have to manage your emotions. And this is the most difficult part because you get to learn who you are. You get to learn your personality. I always say that I'm not a patient person generally. So I want to get those results as fast as possible. And that is not working in trading. So I had to learn my personality and find a way of dealing with it. I have to consciously try and deal with my weaknesses when it comes to trading. And that's something I would beseech you to do. Make sure you learn your personality when it comes to Forex trading. If you do not understand your personality, you're going to lose money. So like I said, under trading psychology, there are those things that will push you to trade too fast, those things that will hold you back, like fear and doubt, and there are those things that will also cloud your judgment. There are also things that will affect how you trade, things like physical discomfort, mental restlessness. When you wake up in the morning, you don't feel right, but you still insist on trading, being unwell, but you want to trade. There's so many other factors outside that could affect your trading. So make sure that they are controlled. Make sure that you control your emotions. Make sure you put them on check. All of us have emotions. You just need to put them on check at all times and make sure they're not affecting your trading. Then the second very important point is money management. Money management is basically, if you have a capital of 1,000 Kenya shillings or $1,000, that is all you have. You need to protect that money with everything possible so that you don't lose your capital. Because without the capital, there's no trading. And that is the most important point you need to understand. Without that capital, there's no trading. So under money management, you have to ensure that you're managing that capital so well. How do you manage your money when it comes to trading? There are different ways of managing your money. Number one, you want to make sure you're only risking a part, maybe 2% of your capital, such that even if you lose 3-4 trades, you're not interfering with your ability to trade the next day. The problem is that we trade now, we think this is the last time we're going to be trading. Go into trading Forex with the mindset of, I have to protect my capital. Any business, you always have to protect your capital because that's the foundation of your business. That's the foundation of everything you're doing. If you lose it, you lose the business. So each and every trade, you should only risk up to 2%, especially for a beginner. You should risk only 2% of your trading capital. That's number one way you can manage your money. Of course, you can take it to 5% depending on how much you have, but 2 to 5 is quite okay. For a beginner, I would say 2% is safe. Number two, your risk-reward ratio. So you want to look at how much are you risking and how much are you winning. You don't want to go and risk $100 to win $50. That doesn't make any sense. You don't want to risk $100 to make $100. You want to risk $100 and try to make probably $150 or $200. Most of the time we say, try to get double what you are risking. So if you're risking $100, try to get $200. If you are risking $200, try to get $400. So it becomes a 1R, which is one risk, to 2R, which is 2 rewards. Okay? 1 risk, 2 rewards. 1 risk, 2 rewards. 2 risks, 4 rewards. 1R, 2R. Risk-reward ratio. So let's say you lose 3 trades and you win 2, you still end up winning. So you don't need to win all the time. Trading is not about winning all the time. That's another mistake that people make. You don't want to make money all the time. You don't want to risk. Even the best traders still lose money. But what they have mastered is the art of money management and ensuring that when they win lots of money. When they lose, they control their losses. So control your losses, keep them at a minimum, and maximize your wins and keep them at a maximum level. The third way in which you can manage your money is by using a stop loss and take profit levels. Use these levels to determine where you're getting out of the market and don't move them. Be someone who is principled and you know very well that, okay, I've done my analysis. This is how much I'm willing to lose in this particular trade. If it gets to that point, it takes you out of the market, don't move your stop loss level. If you know you're going to get out at a particular level of the market because you've done your analysis and you know that's where you should get out, when it gets to that point, get out of the market. So some people will stay into the market when they are winning and try to take out as much as possible. And then all of a sudden the market turns against you and you lose everything that you had actually accumulated. Sometimes again, you are also losing money, but you want to move your stop loss with the hope that things will turn again. That's how people end up losing so much money. So if you have those levels and you've done your analysis, stay at that level. And that ties in with the emotion part, whereby you get the emotion of greed. When you're winning, you start feeling greedy. Therefore, you want more and more and more and more and to take everything possible from the market. When you're losing, you become hopeful. So you become hopeful, you move your stop loss until you have nothing left. You go in what we call a margin call, whereby more money is required for you to run a trade. So these are the two most important things in trading. And without these ones, you're going to lose money. And this is how I lost money. I lost money through excitement because I didn't have a proper plan. I didn't follow my plan. I didn't really use my strategy the moment I made so much money than I expected. So excitement and pride and overconfidence got over me. And the next 3-4 days, I lost crazy money. And that brought me back into line. And I can tell you categorically right now, the most important thing for me is managing the money that I have in trading. So let me know if this is helpful. Leave comments below if you want to start trading Forex, and if you want some mentorship, I am available. Reach out to me through Ken's Money Matters website. That's the only way you can reach out to me. You will find my WhatsApp button number there, and then you come to my inbox. Then we can discuss. Anyway, guys, leave a comment below. Let me know if this is helpful and what you want us to discuss in Forex trading next. Probably we can look at the mistakes people make that make people lose, because this is the most important part of trading, guys. This is the most important part, not the technical analysis. I'll see you guys next time. I'm out.